Good morning, guys. All right, this is a special one, okay? Brand new pond. Well, technically not brand new. It's a pond that I used to fish all the time since I was a kid, and did really, really well in here for bass, bluegill, perch, carp. Anyway, there was a massive fish kill in this pond in 2016, and unfortunately, the pond went downhill since then. Completely changed. This place used to be crystal clear water, hydrilla everywhere. Now it's, brackish. There's more and more salt water getting in this pond. However, largemouth bass, they survive pretty well in brackish water. And they can actually handle a higher saltwater content in the water. So, I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how the fishing is. Hopefully, we pick up a few bass. Hopefully, it's starting to be on the up and up in this pond. And we're gonna use our side imaging to see what we can do, locate fish. I know right off the bat, I can see white perch jumping along the shoreline. I can see baby herring in here like crazy, carp, splashing around. So that's a really, really good thing, because there's a ton of bait in here for these fish, for the bass if they're in here. I know they're in here. I just don't know the population-wise what's in here. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna throw a bunch of different lures, but basically we're gonna stick to the basics. Wacky worm and a Texas rig Senko would be the best bet, I think, today. So, let's go have fun and see how we do. I don't know if you guys can really pick it up, but you can just see the water here. It looks like it's raining. And it's all baby herring. You can see all of the bait just jumping around everywhere. Oh, whenever you see a log, you got to throw at it, right, guys? So I'm seeing a lot of bubbles over here. What that is, it's carp feeding. That's exactly what that is. So you're not gonna catch those on anything traditional. So all the little bubbles that you're seeing bubbling up, that's all carp feeding. Yep. Water temp 78 degrees. Pretty warm. Let's keep moving. And time for a coffee break. All right, guys, I'm mocking a ton of fish over here. All right, guys, I'm marking a ton of fish. I'm sitting about 8 feet of water, and it's beep after beep. There's bait balls everywhere. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. So I'm assuming that most of them are carp, but then again, there's a lot of bait balls and they're hanging around the bait. So the bait balls are all baby herring. So could be bass. So I definitely gotta give it a try. Ooh, that was a hit. Damn. That was a fish. Oh, there's a hit, guys. Oh, that was a fish, guys. That was a fish. That was a bass. That was a fish. Okay. That just got my heart pounding a little bit. All right. That was a fish, for sure. He had it. He was running with it, so. Something's hitting it, guys. Something's hitting it. Don't know what it is, but it could be small. Whatever it is has it. Keeps hitting it. Don't know what it is. Could be a really small bass, but it almost felt like a crappie or a bluegill. All right, guys. So far today, fished for a couple hours. Had one fish, definitely grab it. Marking a ton of fish, and that's a good thing. There's just loaded with different species in here right now, but like I said, I'm trying to really focus on bass, trying to get that one good fish. I've been noticing though, the hits that I did get and the majority of fish I've been seeing are in the wood. So any place where I'm looking, you know, for over fallen logs and trees that have been in the water, that's what I'm focused on right now. But yeah, I'm getting, like, even on the wacky worm, I'm getting a bunch of boom 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 little taps. Could be crappie, could be, like, I'm getting hit right now too, like something's on it. Don't know what's nibbling on this worm, but yeah, I mean, it's crazy how much life is in this pond, and it's really, really good to see, considering, because like I said, this pond was dead. It was just very, very concerning. So what we're gonna do is just keep hitting the wood, work along the shoreline, and see if we can pick up at least one good fish, because again, this is the first time I've been here in like 15 years. So but it's a learning curve. Again, it's a totally different pond, and you know, I'm just working on, you know, finding the points, finding the wood, finding the structure, because that's where you're going to find a fish in any pond. So we're going to keep on moving. Here we go, guys. Fish on. Oh, he came off. Oh. Well, confirmed that there are largemouth in this pond. Oh, I had him on. Wasn't a big one. But he was here. Good sign, guys. Good sign. There we go, guys. Fish on. Seems like a nice one. Oh yeah, beautiful bass, guys. Beautiful bass. Look at this one. Oh yeah. Good decision coming back here. Look at that one, guys. This is the first fish in this pond in 15 years for me. Man, he was off the bank a ways. Really healthy. What do you think of that one, guys? Beautiful. Like I said, first fish here in about 15 years. The pond is coming back. Reach the goal, guys. Reach the goal. Beautiful. Boom. All right, guys, that fish was off a little bit, off the shoreline. He's probably sitting in about 5 feet of water right on the bottom. So what I'm gonna do is just like let this wacky worm sink to the bottom, like really get low, and just work it back to me, because I think these fish are off a touch. So yeah, reach dog. Oh. That was a bump, guys. Oh, he had it, guys. He had it in his mouth, and he dropped it. Man, he had it in his mouth. He was running with it, and he just dropped it. All right, guys. So today was pretty good. You know, only got one fish, but that's a win for a pond that I haven't fished, you know, in 15 years. That's a long time. I pretty much had to forget everything I knew about this pond. You know, the weed lines and stuff like that, because now it's just totally different. You know, I remember there's a lot of offshore humps, there's some offshore points and everything, so next time I come, I have a better understanding what I'm going to do. Definitely Texas rig, because most of the fish were deeper. Crankbaits, you know, hit those humps with crankbaits. You know, it's like 8 or 9 feet on both sides, and it comes up to like 4 feet. Drag a crankbait across that offshore. You know, with the electronics, try to find some, you know, offshore reed lines. But yeah, this place it's full of life. There's a lot of white perch. There's a lot of baby blue herring that just, like, you know, finger size. Carp everywhere. So the pond is coming back to life. And like the weeds, I mentioned weeds, hydrilla. Now, this place was just covered in hydrilla years ago, and now you're starting to see it come back a little bit. So hopefully, you know, years and years go by, it gets better and better and better. But you know, we had one fish, caught one fish, had one fish on, and I had one hit that I missed a fish. So, you know, to me, that's a win on a new pond. You know, I had to roll the dice. I wanted to go someplace else today, but on the way here, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try this place. So I'm glad I did. So now I'm gonna add it to my rotation. So on the next video, I'm gonna show you how I break down a map and go from there. You know, show you the map, actually show you the map of the pond, and mark off areas where I plan to fish on the next outing. So that's going to be exciting, and what I plan on using for those particular areas. So, all right, guys, I really appreciate it. Hope you like this video and you subscribe. Talk to you soon.